Alright, welcome back everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. I do apologize, it's been a while since my last video or videos. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when the last review episode that I did, I tried to do it to where, I did the spoiler, non-spoiler, but I scheduled them, which was super helpful in my end because I had to work the whatever days, but I scheduled it to where they went live at 8 a.m. my time. Which I think I'm going to do that from now on. I'm just going to record and just pre-schedule everything. That way I don't have to log on to YouTube Studio Creator and get all this shit done. Because right now I just have no time. I've just been super fucking busy. And it's just right when I think I'm going to have a moment to myself, I don't. It's just, no one's to really blame. It's just, baby. You know what I mean? She really needs my full attention, or just needs full attention. As soon as if you step away to go to the bathroom, it's like the end of the fucking world. Because she's a baby. You know what I mean? She just wants that attention. Sorry, I'm hitting my vape. Today we're gonna talk about the episode 2. Mechanical monsters of the 1940s Superman cartoon, and without spoiling too much, because this is the non-spoiler, as the title shows, and as my if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see my 2 photos that I posted up this time. I took screenshots of. There's robots, shit ton of robots. There's more action in this episode. There's don't want to get spoiled too much, but it's pretty much all I'm going to tell you. Is that more action, crime fighting, a little bit more exciting episode. There was one thing that kind of just led me to the downfall, which I'll put in the spoiler version of the review and recap, that I didn't like, but this one felt more, how do I put it, more Superman-ish, more comic-like, or more exciting. For a 10 minute cartoon, it covered a lot, but I feel like I wanted more. You know what I mean? There was a couple surprises. You know what I mean? There was a couple tidbits that really made me feel good, that I really liked. Overall great episode. In all honesty, I want more like this. You know what I mean? More action packed, because it's pretty much what Superman is action packed. The first episode wasn't that too action packed. There's a giant laser beam. Woo! You know what I mean? It's this one, there was more to it. It had a more meat to it, I guess you can say. You know what I mean? More filling. Hold on. I thought I heard the baby. Oh. Anyways, overall great episode. Like I said, I don't want to spoil too much. Really enjoyed it. I'm gonna put the link in the description of where I watched it from. It's the same YouTuber as before. I don't want to assume, him or her. So they did a very great remaster to 4K, it's 60 frames per second. Really good remaster. I assume they did it. Really enjoyed it, but I'll put that link in the description, so if you want to follow along with me as I'm doing these, you can. If not, if you're already ahead, or if you just don't care, don't give a fuck, more power to you. That's your choice. This is the journey I'm going to take as we go. I do want to do, because I recently saw 28 Years Later, which I saw a week or two ago, so it's going to be very foggy when I do the review, but I'm going to try and, I've already seen them, but I kind of want to rewatch 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. There's also a couple other film. I saw The Old Guard 2. That's on Netflix. I also saw a new TV show called Countdown on Amazon Prime, which I enjoyed. It was, it was, it was cops, terrorists, shit like that. Um, so I might do like maybe do a video on that. I don't know. We'll see. But I've been enjoying those. What else did I watch recently? Fuck. I don't know. But what I liked about these short little videos is that if the baby does wake up, I can watch them, write down a little bit notes, or try to take little screenshots like I did here to try to remember what the episode was about, to where if I have to get back to it, if the baby wakes up, I can. So it's really nice. I'm still figuring out how I can do the longer stuff like movies and hour long TV shows. I'll figure it out. I always do. But overall, enjoy this. I hope you guys that are following along enjoy it as well. As I said, I hope they get better like this as we go along. Yeah, we'll see. But I'll see you guys in the next video, and that will be the spoiler one, and we'll go into the deep dive. Peace.